Hi, Emily Summers here doing my Module 7 reflection. And yes, it is late. I sent you an email regarding that, and I apologize, and I completely understand that it's late. So I will move on and get started. After watching the lectures and reading going through a few of the articles, I do think that K through 12 online learning has definitely grown. I actually have a friend who taught middle school science in a traditional setting for quite a few years and had a good job doing that. And this was her first year to do online teaching for science. And so the reason she took it is because the pay was so much better. It gave her the freedom to be at home with her youngest child that is under the age of 2. And it's something that she didn't ever think that she would do, and now she's doing it. So I think that it's definitely a growing profession, and it works for a lot of students. I think there has to be some sort of standards in place and parameters put in place. I'm not necessarily sure what they should be. I think that there's something to be said for students to be a part of the traditional classroom in some way, shape, or form, and whether that's doing kind of what we're doing and being able to visualize and be a part of the class discussion or lecture is important, especially through the elementary years, and I'm in high school as well. But setting those standards, I'm not sure what they should be. That's something that wasn't around when I was in high school, and definitely not in elementary school. And it's something completely new even to me now, since being in college the first time. So there needs to be something set in place. I don't know how one would go about doing that, and would probably need to be something that's set up by the state, if it's a state school. When it comes to a high school student being required, if the state should require them to take an online course before graduation, I think definitely. I'm thinking back now to how, if that would have been around when I was in high school, what a help that would have been. And this is a completely new experience for me. And yes, it's been a long time since high school, but being aware of what is required of you, the time constraints, the scheduling, how assignments are submitted, all that stuff would have been super helpful, giving them an idea of what that could be. And especially this day and age, when there's such a large percentage of students who are doing at least one online course, it would not hurt them. It could only help them. And then for I did the Edmodo. The reason I chose that system is because it was free. I didn't have to sign up or prepay or expect any type of commitment. So I chose that one. I found it to be super user-friendly. I was able to go on and right away see where I would create a quiz, post the quiz, set an assignment, send messages, how you can add more classes, creating small groups, all those things, very simple. And the only thing I couldn't figure out, and it wasn't necessarily anything I needed to do right away, was how to change the name of the class, what that class was, and what grade it was. For some reason, it automatically set me up as a 9th grade language arts teacher, and I intend to go into elementary school. So that was the only thing, and I didn't dig real hard into that. But otherwise, it was super easy, and I think could be definitely very handy to use. I guess before this class and before this module, I hadn't even thought about the fact that when I graduate, that may be the option that I have to take. The route I have to take would be a online teacher, which is something I think that I would enjoy, but not the route that I was considering in the first place. So, and who knows what another 5 or 10 years could bring when it comes to teaching school. So other than that, I think I covered everything, enjoyed the lesson, and I will go ahead and stop the recording. Thank you.